Alright guys, thanks for tuning in to episode 2 of the vlog, day 1 of the challenge. I still kind of woke up hungover given how much I had drank the night of the Super Bowl. It was kind of a last hurrah, so to speak, before the challenge. But I was still motivated to get this thing off the ground and just kind of reset. The first thing that I wanted to prioritize was just setting up my home to be a more conducive space to work, given the fact that my full-time job is a remote job, and I also spend a lot of time at my desk editing footage like this. I probably spend over 80% of my life actually by myself since moving away from my hometown and not knowing a ton of people in this area. So it was important to me to have more of an organized area for me to focus where my energy was being spent. Unfortunately, I also knew that this wouldn't be a single day project given the fact that I have actual job responsibilities as well, but I was going to do my best to multitask. Alright, so I think I'm going to move everything on this wall out and then put that bookshelf, well, it's been turned into a bookshelf, over there. I can move my desk and my computer over here and be closer to natural sunlight, be able to look out the door. Alright, and now we have this area set up as an office space area. I've got my 2 computers here. This is my work computer, and this is my personal computer. So a lot of the time I'm just kind of multitasking on different projects. Pretty minimalistic setup, just 2 small tables that I picked up from Walmart and did a makeshift L desk. But it works. I could probably work on the cable management, but just not a priority at the moment. Pretty happy with how it fits next to my patio door, so I get a lot of sunlight. I'm able to look out the window and just kind of enjoy the scenery there. So I do like this space being used in this way, more so than the bookshelf. So we'll see how this goes over the long term. All right, so it is day 2 of this no alcohol challenge, and we've already been more productive, but my ADHD still gets the best of me. So yesterday was pretty much just rearranging the living room, and in the process of doing that, we just kind of created a bigger mess in the middle of the living room. There's just a bunch of crap in the middle of the floor, and I had to go into the office today, so usually I would be working at home, where I would have maybe had some time to kind of step away from my computer and do some of that labor. But since I had to work in the office, I didn't get the chance to do any of that during my breaks or anything. But day 2, overall, no alcohol, pretty easy breezy so far. Sometimes a little shaky here and there, just from, I'm assuming, withdrawal. But, you know, overall just feel better, more alert, more focused. This evening I still have to go to pool league, but afterwards I have every intention of coming back home and taking care of this mess in the middle of the floor. My method of picking things up is basically I just push everything to the middle, and then I just start throwing shit out. I'm trying my best to declutter. I'm a bit of a hoarder. Like, I probably have like 700 books in here right now that I don't need, but I just don't want to get rid of them. I have an idea. Look at all that. Look at all that. We're going to throw all of that stuff out. All of that stuff out tonight. There it is. So tonight will be kind of interesting, not only just because it's day 2 of the challenge, but also this will be the first night that I will be at a bar and not drinking alcohol. I have pool league, so I'll be here for probably 3 or 4 hours, and I'm pretty sure they don't have a really good NA beer selection. Usually when I play pool, I do spend $60 to $70, $80 on shots and beer, just because once I get going, I just can't stop. So we're just not going to start at all tonight when it comes to drinking, and it'll be interesting to see how well I play pool or don't play. First off, let me say Budweiser Zero isn't actually half bad. At the very least, it is better than O'Doul's and Busch NA, which is the most common beers that I find at establishments. Now, in episode 1, I mentioned that winning the APA Regionals Pool Tournament on March 1st is one of my goals. And while it's not completely out of the question for me to win that event, I would be lying if I said I was a favorite. I don't think I would even be in the top 8 based on the list of players that I read. I'm not trying to beat myself down by any means, but I am trying to be realistic so I know how much harder I have to work to get there. I just got the email the other day notifying me that there will be 63 players at this regional event, and I just need to win my bracket. However, even though I won this evening at League, I could tell that I was struggling without alcohol to help relax me. A lot of people say they play better when they're drunk. I personally don't believe that, but I do believe that I've gotten used to playing pool intoxicated, and in the past, alcohol has helped me calm my nerves. However, I also don't think alcohol should really be used regularly as a resource to be more efficient at anything. And in the past, whether it's been pool or socializing or whatever, I have used alcohol to do better at those things. And I think it's all just a mental game, and I need to be more confident in the work that I've already put in and just go get it. Now I am home. It is after 11 o'clock at this point, but I am still committed to at least getting this mess in the middle of the living room taken care of before I go to bed. So that's the objective. And just like that. So day 3 was not a productive day at all, but not every day can be perfect, right? I had decided to take some Naltrexone, which is an FDA-approved drug to help treat opioid or alcohol disorders. For me, though, it just made me extremely fatigued, and it felt like my skin was melting off my face. I also had a difficult time working. I found myself sitting on the couch a lot to try to find balance. So it wasn't a good feeling. I don't know if I'll continue taking that going forward. I think, in fact, I'll probably continue without it. But if I find myself struggling, I always know that it's an option that I can revisit. I'm not a physician by any means, but if you're watching this vlog because you can relate to my journey and you're looking for solutions, I definitely advise consulting with a professional before taking that medicine. So anyway, that will conclude episode 2, and in episode 3, I'll update you on where we're at with some of our other goals and what simple changes are being made to my daily routine to feel better throughout the day. I'll tell you right now, none of them consist of Naltrexone. So thank you for watching this episode of the vlog. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Maybe leave a comment below. That helps with the engagement. So it's a great way to show some support for the channel. And I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you in the next episode.